We're here in Stag's Leap District, Napa Valley's smallest sub-appellation. I'm Nancy Bialik, the Executive Director for the Stag's Leap District Wine Growers Association. This is our monthly update of Watch Our Cabernet Grow, Meet Us at the Fence, a conversation among vintners whose properties share a fence line. Let's take a look at what's going on through the growing season in July.
Ernie,
What's going on, Doug?
how you doing, man?
Good. Been a while.
Good to see you. Good to see you. Late July, my favorite time of year because what's going on?
Eurasian, right?
Eurasian's when basically the green, these are Cabernet, right?
They are Cabernet, yeah.
They change color, and it's always kind of like, always scares the heck out of me because I feel like, oh shoot, harvest's gonna start like right now.
It's getting close, right? White grapes are 30 days away,
Are
maybe
they?
less, right?
I know
Red grapes,
that's 4
50.
weeks, but it always seems like, oh shoot, we don't have everything clean and all that stuff.
I know,
But,
I know.
I love this block. This is your stuff right here, and we're right across the ditch. That's Lower Fire Break, brand new vines coming up the stake. No fruit, but got fruit here.
Yeah, so we've got the block K here, which we sell to Shafer.
Well, I was wondering if I'd get this or not.
Yeah,
I
you know
never
what?
know with you guys.
It dropped
What
down
are
in
you guys
quality
doing
last
out
year.
there? Look who's here.
Did we get caught?
David Ilsley. Wait, aren't you supposed to be working for me like right now? Like,
Sorry, I'll go back. I'll go back to the other side.
No. I never see you guys together enough. So, David. So I
Yes. Block K will be coming to Shafer this year.
Okay.
Yeah,
So we've been buying grapes from you guys since I looked it up, 2004.
2004. Yeah.
17 years.
Yeah. And I've been employed at Shafer Vineyards since 1998.
That long?
23 years.
Gee.
I was thinking about our philosophy of what we do, fruit thinning, Eurasian, and I started thinking it's morphed into a combination, right? From David working with you guys to, us doing our thing and kind of a combination of the two as far as the philosophy goes.
The Shafers and the Ilsley families go way back, even beyond 2004, because I think I started buying your mom and dad's grapes before that.
I believe
About
so,
the same
yeah.
time, early 2000s.
Yeah.
And dealing with your dad, God bless him, Ed, he was great. He was great, but he was a grower from the old days, man. It was like, not that wineries and growers were contentious, but it was always a little bit, because Ed wanted fruit, because he got paid by the ton.
Yep.
And Elias and I wanted quality, so we're going out there trying to thin. And man, when we went out and thinned, and your dad fell grapes on the ground, he was just livid. So I do remember that's the first time we went to a per acre contract.
Yeah.
So we
Right. Yeah. It made my life a heck of a lot easier, not being in the middle of my Shafer hat and then my Ilsley representing the family hat, my Shafer hat. That did simplify things.
Well, it did, and the other thing we did early on was I think I used to negotiate, well, with both you guys, well, as much with David, on price of grapes. And at one point, David, you remember that?
I do. We started farming for some other clients, and I started hearing some of the pricing, and I felt like we were not getting enough money. So
Yeah.
I told David, I said, you stay home. Doug and I are going to meet one-on-one.
Another thing that was really helpful, because you guys started making your own wine. When did you guys start making Ilsley?
2000.
2000. So you guys were making wine, so you realized what it took to get quality grapes. That helped all of it.
That generation, from my dad's generation, our generation, I think a little less contentious, I think, right? I was thinking back to, I remember our perception of selling fruit to Shafer was it's going to be really tough and they're going to be really aggressive on, dropping a lot of fruit. And I think you guys were really ahead of the industry on that.
Huh.
But as we've moved in, I mean, you guys have been really good to, you want what you want and you definitely know what you want. But it's been very reasonable and it's not been, it's been a total win-win, right?
It's not contentious,
Yeah.
which is great. And and everybody's willing to work together. And there's good years, there's great years, and there's challenging years. And we've been through them.
Yeah.
A year where it rains, or a year there's not enough fruit, and what are we going to do? And we're all 10, but I think we're all mature enough now to sit down and say, hey, this is a tough year. The next 2 years are going to be beautiful, or 3. Let's all stay friends and figure this out. So what's the year been like? What are you thinking?
Well, it's no complaints. We always always could wish for a little more rainfall in the wintertime, and these hillside vines have been through a lot the last few years, but super happy. This vineyard's was planted in, I think, 2001.
Yeah.
So it's showing some age on it yet, but you know, we're seeing pretty good variation.
Hey,
Well-
hey, that's money. God damn, that's my wine. Oh, darn it. I'm supposed to thin the grapevine, not you.
Well, so you know, we're what, probably about 25% variation. It's the weather's been kind of strange. We keep hearing it's going to get hot, but it really hasn't been hot, which is nice. We like the cool nights
cool.
and cool mornings. Yesterday got warm in the afternoon, but man, it really was nice this morning. So kind of loving the season.
90s.
Well, yeah, and we've got those cool nights still.
Yeah.
You know, and in Stag's Leap, we got this, we're on the east side of the valley, so we get great late afternoon sun. And then we've got really nice cooling in the late afternoon, early evenings, which cools us off. So it's great for,
Yeah.
it's the acid off these grapes. It's just wonderful. So now it's dry year.
Yeah.
But we've been through dry years before,
Well,
right?
for sure. Yeah.
We got-
Nothing new.
Nothing new. We got drip irrigation, so
Yep.
your water supply is good. So
Yeah.
that's not. I don't think that's a concern for you guys.
No.
Good.
Right now, water's okay, and yeah, no, expecting another good year.
Good. All right. Well, enough of Ilsley grapevines. Let's go look at some Shafer vines.
Okay.
All right. So we were just over in K Block, and that's Ernie. How old are those vines?
Yeah, those vines are about 20 years old
20 years
now,
old.
Doug.
Okay.
Yeah.
So great. And then over here, we're over on the Shafer Firebreak lot. David, I haven't been up here all summer. Talk to me. Were these planted this year or last year?
No, these were
What's
planted in 19, late in 19.
Okay.
They were grafted vines planted in the summer of 19.
the- Right.
So Cabernet over here. This is 1103 rootstock. Again, tough hillside planting. That's why the wines turn out so great. But it's a battle to get the vines to do what we want and get enough growth out of them. We're always having to bring compost up here and get enough water on them.
So this lower part is the rootstock, the 1103, right?
Correct.
And then you graft on. This is you graft on a Cabernet bud.
Yep.
And then it takes once you graft it on, how long did it take to grow this big?
So usually we'll get up to the wire here in the first year.
Got it.
Prune them off there, and then the next year we get some growth out here, out on the canes right there, and that's what we have. And then next year we'll lay those down, and that'll become our cordon.
So it was 1920. So this is the second year. So we really don't expect any substantial fruit off this.
Not this year, no.
Okay.
It's tough. If it was in a valley floor site with deeper soils, better soils, yes, we would see more growth and more fruit this year. But
So are we gonna pick this year?
yeah, we'll see, and you and Elias can decide if it's where it'll go.
Not me. He's the winemaker. I want it because I want grapes. I want some wine, but
It's all about quality, Doug.
Yeah,
You gotta let go of the bottom line. It's all about quality.
I gotta make sure we have some product to sell, make some money.
Okay.
Remember that salary we were talking about?
That's right. That's right. Okay, I think these grapes look outstanding. This is beautiful hillside select fruit right here.
Great. Good news. Well, thanks for the update.